himself, Mr. Robert Smith, and the release of his feature-length concert film, The Cure, The Show. So Robert, another Cure live video. Why did you decide to make this one? I don't mean to sound like another.
Well, the only other film that we've made was the Cure in Orange thing that we did in 1986. And it's just that anywhere around the world, whenever they want to show The Cure on telly or in the cinema, it's always that film. And it's really just a conceit, I suppose, making a new one. Because I think it's much more representative, obviously, of what we're like now. And the songs are all different, the stage show's different, the line-up's different. So even though it's another Cure live video, it's actually completely different to the last one.
Do you actually enjoy being on tour? I got sent these articles, you see, and the ones about you being on tour are too dark to read, so I'm hoping you can explain to me your feelings on it.
I sort of miss it when I'm not doing it, but it's one of those things that when we embark on a tour, it's usually so long that by about halfway through, I'm really sick of it. And that's when I always say, I'm never doing this again, I'm never touring again. I really enjoy the concerts, but I do, you know, I do dislike the travelling. I can't understand people that will say, oh, when I grow up I want to travel. That's like my worst nightmare. We're at a certain level now, which we have a certain stature, I suppose, which is comparable to a lot of other groups, and yet we're not. Like this year we were nominated for our first Grammy, but it's for best alternative album, and we're still considered alternative, even though we sell millions of records. But that comes from the attitude, which is really good. We're considered just a bit too weird to be accepted. You know, we're not safe, so we don't get invited on chat shows. We don't have our arms around the right people. You know, and
Brian Adams and you.
I refuse to mention any names, but I think that's why. So we're kind of perceived in a different way to other groups who are, you know, I mean, we're equally as well established, and we've been going just as long, in most cases longer, but people still think, you know, there's something not quite right about that group. And so I think that's why we have a younger audience really than a lot of other established bands, because a lot of parents don't like us, and that's like obviously a key thing. If you're going to like a group, your mum and dad have got to hate them.
You don't seem to be terribly sort of image conscious and worried about that aspect of things, though your videos are very visual. On the other hand, you know, you have a very individual and certain look, and you wear makeup and those things. Is that something that, why did you start wearing your makeup like that, and why do you carry on doing it?
It's really just a kind of defence mechanism. I feel like I need to keep like the performance side of it and doing this side of it away from like when I'm at home. I don't wear makeup at home. So it's just something like when I put it on, my mind changes a bit, and also I'm featureless underneath it. Like I am on a big stage. It's like people going, "Where's his mouth then?" So it's I've written next to it. They don't say it.
It's over there to the left.
It's by the mic.
We're in the studio at the moment. Is that for a new album or what?
It's for various things, just like we're doing a song for the film Crow, the one that Brandon Lee unfortunately died in a couple of weeks back. And we're doing some other stuff, some cover versions for various albums, just like bits. Because we're down to a 4-piece now, because Paul, after 9 years in the group, has decided that he wants to move on and do something else. So,
is that a big blow?
We sort of knew it was going to happen like over a year ago. There's no animosity. He's my brother-in-law, so there can't be. But,
family feud.
No, it's not at all. I think it's really good. I mean, he just wants to do a different type of music, and so we're figuring out really between the four of us what we want to do next. So we're just in the studios mucking about, basically. We're just spoiled.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.